Wow, obviously they were very disappointing not to get a result from the game in the manner that it happened. That's the feeling immediately you could sense that they were talking about, and they said, okay, we lost an opportunity today, but we have the biggest one now in the next 5 games, so let's do it.
Good evening, everyone. Hope you're well. We'll take a show of hands for questions, please. And Paul has the microphone here. Someone would start, please. Start with Sham. Thank you.
Listen, I'm not this type of guy. You know me because we were all the time with me in the press conference before and after the game. What happened if Howard scored a goal with a header in the 6-yard box in front of the Donnarumma? What is the message? We don't have personality. We don't know to defend a goal. So the margin doesn't mean that. So we have a post for Erling. So mentality always have been there, except like season, always have been there. And sometimes win, sometimes there. But the margin that level is Madrid 3 times in the first half arrived 3 goals. So there are many things that sometimes we control. And we were not in our best because I give a lot of credit for the opponent. Otherwise we will do it better. But we are alive. We are alive, that is for sure, for the already month. We are there. Everybody is pushing, and now arrives like everybody make a contribution. We play every 3 days. We cannot play. I know Rodri how long will be out. So that's why everybody has to, these last games, play more or less the start 11 because we have 6, 7, 8 days between games. But now, in barely 3 days, go to London to play semi-final 3-3. These guys cannot play all the time. So that's why it will be, if we are a good team, and we can do it together.
Mikel Arteta divides opinion, but Jack Wilshere has 0 doubts. Okay, let's talk about the manager, because this is where things get really interesting. Arteta has always been a figure who sparks debate among Arsenal fans. Some people love him without question. Others look at the trophies that have not been won yet and wonder if he is the right man. After the cup exits, those conversations got louder. But Jack Wilshere has come out and said something that every Arsenal fan should hear right now. Wilshere played under Arteta and knows the man well. He was not just a teammate, he was someone who watched Arteta operate closely, someone who understood how he thinks about football and about management. When Wilshere speaks about Arteta, it comes from a genuine place of knowledge. And what did Wilshere say? He said he has complete faith in Mikel, not some faith, not a little bit of faith. Complete faith. He talked about what makes Arteta different from other managers. He talked about the standards Arteta sets and how he never lets those standards drop, not just on the pitch, but across the whole club environment. He talked about accountability, about how every single part of the club is held to a higher level because of Arteta, and he compared the Arsenal he plays for now to the Arsenal when he was there as a player. His point was clear: this is a different club, a better club, a more professional club, and Arteta is the reason why. Think about that for a second. This is a man who loves Arsenal deeply, a man who bled for that badge, and he is saying without any hesitation that Arteta is the right man and that fans should keep backing him. We also know from other reports that Arteta's greatest ambition is to do something at Arsenal that nobody has ever done there before. That tells you this man is not thinking small. He is not just trying to hold on to his job, he is trying to build something historic. Now here is the question for you. Do you agree with Wilshere? Do you have complete faith in Arteta to get Arsenal over the line this season? Or do you think the cup exits have revealed something that worries you? Max Dowman is the most exciting thing happening at Arsenal right now. Okay, let us switch gears for a moment and talk about something that has been genuinely joyful in the middle of all this chaos. Max Dowman. If you have not been paying close attention to this kid, now is the time to start, because what he has done recently is nothing short of incredible for a 16-year-old. It started with him coming back from injury and putting in a man-of-the-match performance against Mansfield Town in the FA Cup. That alone would have been impressive for any teenager. But Dowman was not done. He then came off the bench against Everton in the Premier League and completely changed the game. He delivered the cross that set up Victor Gyökeres to open the scoring. And then, as if that was not enough, he ran the full length of the pitch and scored himself. His first ever Arsenal goal. And not just any goal. That goal made him the youngest goal scorer in Premier League history. Read that again. The youngest in Premier League history. This is a kid who should probably still be thinking about his school exams, and instead he is making history at one of the biggest clubs in the world. It is the kind of story that makes you fall in love with football all over again. Arteta is being careful about how he manages Dalman's minutes. That is the right call. You do not want to burn out a 16-year-old by throwing him into every game, but Wilshere had some very encouraging words about this too. He said Dalman is in good hands with Arteta and his coaching staff. He said they understand that young players coming from the academy are not finished products and that their job is to keep developing them. And now we're This is the Arsenal that Arteta has been building towards. This is the moment the work of the last few years has been leading to. So stay loud, stay behind the team, back Arteta, cheer on Dalman, trust the process, because this story is not finished, not even close. The final question before you go, one last thing. If Arsenal win the Premier League this season, where does it rank in your personal Arsenal memories? Would it be the best moment of your time following this club? Or have you been lucky enough to live through moments that would still top it? And if you had to choose one player who has been the most important to Arsenal's title challenge this season, who would it be? Saka when fit, Gyökeres up front, Raya in goal, or someone else entirely? Let us know in the comments. The conversation is everything. This community is everything. Come on, Arsenal.